Hello everyone and welcome back. It's been over a month, over a month and a half maybe. I was realizing over Thanksgiving that I hadn't done a retrieval video yet. And the egg retrieval is like what we were working up to this entire time. So I feel like now, since it's Christmas break, Christmas has already happened. I'm still in my Christmas plaid though. I feel like since I have a break, I can go ahead and do this video for you. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. I think I'm going to go just chronological order. So here is a clip of me doing my trigger shot. And the trigger shot is what triggers your body to ovulate within 48 hours. So you have your egg retrieval 35 hours after you've had your trigger shot to ensure that you haven't ovulated yet, but your body is ready to ovulate through the needle that will be drawing the fluid out of your follicle. That's weird, I didn't need to do this. But anyway, here's a clip of this. So the trigger shot that my doctor prescribed to me was HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin. So I'm getting that out of the package now, and it comes as saline, which is the blue cap, and I'm just going to flick those off. And then the one with the green cap is the actual medication. As always, we have to sterilize and get things ready. I'm going to use a needle that I've been using with Menopur and just squirt a 1 ml measurement of saline into the chorionic gonadotropin, and then it dissolves just like Menopur. It's very similar to Menopur. And I'm going to draw it back out with the needle. And that's something that Menopur didn't use. It used a Q cap instead of the needle, but you can easily do the same way, just using a needle and drawing it up like I'm doing. There's candy corn in the background because this is the beginning of November, end of October when I'm doing this. Actually, wait, it's the beginning of November. So we left our decorations up. I'm going to cap that until I need it. I'm screwing on the proper needle. And I'm going to go ahead and sanitize just any spot on my stomach. Peep my October Halloween pants. They're comfy, don't judge. And we're just going to inject it just like all the other medications. It didn't sting at all, which I wasn't expecting. I expected it to sting like Menopur, but it didn't. Trigger shot has been administered. In 35 hours, I will have my retrieval. And there I am signing papers. So I had my actual egg retrieval on November 14th, and that was a Sunday at UNC Fertility in North Carolina. And that is just because that is the partner clinic that my reproductive endocrinologist works with. I waited for maybe 30 or 40 minutes before they went ahead and took me back. And so I was seeing other women that had just had egg retrievals done. I was seeing them waddle out the front door. And I was thinking, oh my God, is that going to be me? Because I hadn't had a retrieval before, so I didn't know what to expect. So really, I don't know why they were waddling. It was fine. I was fine. I walked like a normal human when I was done. It may be because they had more eggs than I did, but I'll get to my egg number in a second. I was taken back. I put on my gown and, everything that they have you do before surgery or any kind of procedure. And then we got my IV started and I was taken back. It was pretty laid back of a procedure. So they take you back into a room and then they put your legs in stirrups like you're used to, I'm sure by now, from the reproductive endocrinology visits and all of the ultrasounds that you'll have done. So you'll put your legs in stirrups and then the anesthesiologist will give you something. I can't remember what he said he gave me, but it was just to relax me enough so that I didn't know what was happening and I wasn't aware of anything. But I was able to maintain my own airway. So I didn't have to be intubated, which I was excited about because after surgery, my throat was so sore after intubation that it took a few days for that to go away. So I was glad that I wasn't going to have to be intubated. The procedure took about 20 or 30 minutes, which I was excited I could use both ovaries now since the cyst was gone. Yay. So 2 ovaries, they each have multiple follicles inside. And the follicles are filled with fluid, and then there's an egg in there somewhere. So when each follicle is drained of its fluid and it comes out into a test tube, that is, the fluid contains the egg. So it will be passed off to someone who will be counting in real time to see how many eggs I'm getting. So I woke up from the procedure, and I don't remember waking up. I don't remember these next clips that I'll show you. I don't remember this at all, so it's not on me. I have no accountability for what you're about to see. If you ever played that game, Concentration 64, when you were a child, that's what I was trying to make her do. I was also apparently impressed with her saying the name Connie, because the category was names, and she said Connie, and I'm like, oh, it's a good name.
Barbara. Connie.
Collie.
Susical.
Crap. Kim.
Why are we playing this?
Just do it.
Tim. Sally.
Jesus.
Are we funny?
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't remember any of that, but I do remember crying a lot after this procedure too, and the nurse came in and said, it's just fine, this happens all the time. And then the anesthesiologist came in and said, what's wrong with her? And the nurse said, this is the post-egg retrieval cry, they all do it, it's just all the hormones, I suppose, and just the way that the anesthesia is working on your body. But anyway, so I had a good cry, and then when I was starting to become more aware of what was happening around me, that's when they said, okay, you need to use the restroom, and then we'll let you go. So later on that day, I got a message in the UNC Fertility Health portal saying that I got 9 eggs. I was so excited. 9 eggs was a lot more than I was expecting to get. Originally, my doctor projected that I would get maybe 3 to 4 based on my low AMH, but I got 9 eggs. So I have 9 mature eggs in the freezer at UNC Fertility, and they will have to wait there for 10 or so years until they're ready to be fertilized and used and become embryos. The nurse did tell me immediately after the procedure how many eggs they were able to retrieve, and that number was 16, and I was like, whoa, that's a huge number. But then she explained to me and reminded me that all of the eggs are not going to be mature enough to be frozen. So out of those 16 eggs that were retrieved from both of my ovaries, I have 9 eggs that were mature enough to be frozen. So we will see when the next retrieval is. I guess that'll be the next video. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just winging it with this entire channel because I just want people to see it who are going to learn from it and who are also going through the same thing I am, because this is not common to be going through at the age of 21. I want to thank all those who have sent me super kind messages and kept in touch with me throughout the retrieval process. One retrieval down. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.